the antidote to this is maintaining curiosity and kind of utilizing curiosity in order to avoid these pratfalls, right? And I think so much of the problem, which you address in the book and we all know about, is that curiosity is kind of just rotting on the vine, right? Like we're just everyone is so sure that they already know what they need to know. But your thesis is no, we don't. We absolutely don't, and we need to break through that. So let's talk about your SOS concept. Break it down for us. Let's get the lowdown on that.
Yeah. So SOS is the call for help of our society. There's three dynamics in human behavior that can be good and can be bad that have led us to where we are and continue to plague us. The first is sorting. There's been a lot of coverage lately about the dynamic of people moving physically to be closer to people who think like they do. Blue zip codes are getting bluer. Red zip codes are getting redder. As little as just a few years ago, we weren't sure this was happening as much as it was. And there were some good questions and curiosity about, hang on, maybe we're assuming. No, it's happening. Othering is the very natural tendency to want to put distance between ourselves and those we deem different. And the social science, which goes back a ways, shows us that it doesn't even take that much difference to trigger othering. It doesn't even take a meaningful difference to trigger othering. We'll do it. We've evolved to want to belong, and groups give us a lot. And they also cost some things when it comes to trying to build glue among each other. And the last one is siloing. And that has a lot to do with technology, how we communicate, how we discuss, how we converse, what passes for conversation these days. And how over time, the spaces that we tend to be in and share our thoughts into and get our thoughts inspired by, obviously we shape them to be more or less comfortable, more or less affirming. Obviously it's different for every person, but we end up in silos that over time go deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole where everything outside of it is more easily warped beyond recognition. So the SOS is, we're so divided, we're blinded. We think of division as being toxic in a lot of ways. We don't often think about how it keeps us from seeing the world clearly at all. It keeps us from seeing the world. That should be pretty alarming. We don't see the world. We don't see other people. And how can we pretend to be informed if we're not informed about people? People are the only agents of power on this planet. Like, we build institutions and structures, sure. But ultimately, it's all people. And we have lost sight of each other. And that's the ultimate. I mean, we got to do something.